And speaking about other things I enjoy, there's something coming up, in a week called Kentucky Derby.
Uh-oh, it's Matt's time.
Yeah, I like horse racing.
And also, if you have any critiquing about Matt's Kentucky Derby knowledge, because he does claim to be the expert, he says, and I quote, he knows more than anyone that would live in Louisville. So if you would like to correct him or maybe give him some sense of advice, we encourage it. And welcome to the Barggianos podcast. My name is Chuck. I am your hostess with the leastest, and with me, as always,
Matt.
Matt, do you notice my as always is getting longer?
I love it.
Oh, like Ed McMahon and Johnny Carson. Remember those days?
Chuck, listen to this. This is your beer. Sounds manly.
Oh, man, you grabbed a good one off the shelf tonight.
I did.
Man, look at you. You take very good care of me. I appreciate you,
That's
buddy.
because that guy made fun of you for drinking Bud Light. So I wanted to make you look like a manly man.
Oh, it's okay. You can anybody can make fun of me for drinking Bud Light. I have no shame in my Bud Light game. Free sponsor maybe soon. Here we go. So, Matt, you know what time it is.
Time for a drink.
Hit it, baby. Cheers. Okay. Man, I've been drinking a lot of these IPAs. You're starting to get a little more of a tolerance to them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel confident.
You know, one thing I didn't do this weekend was drink anything.
Yeah, you called me Saturday and I
texted you.
You said it was going to be an early night, and then we were beat, dude. I went to bed pretty early for a Saturday night.
Did you?
Barggianos, yeah.
Yeah, so it was funny. I was, things I love to do is poke bears,
No, you?
Yeah. So, I was at home and me and the wife had been together for 2 days, which is not normal. And I was poking the bear and she said, "Aren't the neighbors hanging out or something? Can't you get the fuck out of here?" And I said, "No, Derek, he had a long night Friday and then work, so he was staying in." And I said, I texted Chuck and they're watching WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So she's like, "So are you really going to just sit at home all night and just aggravate me?" I was like, "Yeah, it sounds like a good plan to me." So that's what I did all weekend. Daughter had some volleyball and I sat around all weekend, did not have a drop of alcohol.
Wow.
So this is like only 2 beers in 2 weeks. So I'm doing good.
Look at you. Sober, not October.
Yeah.
April.
I mean, we act like I drink a lot.
We probably have 3 to 4 interventions per week for Matt, but
Yeah. Yeah.
he always talks us out of them.
Right.
You always say you can handle it.
I can handle it.
You can handle
Just one more night. One more night. I'll prove myself.
We know. We always test you. What do? We unfortunately had a funeral to go to on Saturday. It was my wife's aunt. God bless her. Great lady. So we got to go to that and see a bunch of people. So funerals are always seeing people for the wrong reason, but having a good time seeing them.
Yeah.
And we went to an old style North County bar, like
Okay.
very tiny. And we packed that place like no one. It was pretty cool. It was like the one of the bars where you can smoke in there, and like the ceilings and the walls are yellow. I think the fans were even yellow.
I didn't even know you could smoke inside anywhere anymore.
Yeah,
except the casinos.
I walked out with a full beer. It was great.
Yeah.
Like no one cared about anything. So we had a good time. And then
Was it in North County?
Yes, it was
Okay.
off of your neck of the woods. Was it Howder Shells and Lindberghs and all these fun.
Yeah. What was it called? Or do you not want to say?
Oh, I can't remember. Not May. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
There was a bar across the street, which I walked out because it was so smoky. My eyes were starting to get bad. And directly across the street, there was a bar. And I'm going to spell it first before I say it. It was OOOHWEEEE.
Oh, wee.
Ooh wee.
I have no idea.
It was funny. It was ooh wee. So, yeah, I wish I remember the name of the bar. I think it starts with an M. But anyway, it's irrelevant. But we had a good time. Again, for the wrong reasons, but it was nice to honor her. And her name was Joni. So she was she's actually was part of the what do you call it? The inspiration for Barggianos.
Okay.
I give a lot of credit to my in-laws. They always had an awesome, fun party house, garages, all the stuff we do. And also, when I first started dating my wife, we went down to Joni's basement for Christmas, and all the family gathered. And it was really cool because, like it was a smaller North County basement. It was very nice, but it was smaller on the smaller side. But it doesn't matter how the size of a house. I always say it's how much fun people have at the house.
Yeah.
And everyone had a blast at this house. And I heard so many stories about the house. It reminded me a lot of like the Barggianos, all these crazy stories we have. And they had a big picture book at the bar. People were showing, oh, this was when this time happened. This guy, all these different crazy stories, more than I'm going to say on this podcast. But it was neat. So it's neat to see, that they had fun. So trying to keep that tradition going, if you will.
Good deal. Yeah, that's these will be memories for sure. When I'm 70, if I live that old, I'll always remember hanging out here. It's always a good time.
Well, if you take one of those interventions, you might.
Yeah. I just want to look like I'm, sober tonight. People calling me out, and but, for the record, like there are no drugs involved here. This is just me being me, and I look dopey all the time.
What was the comment? You go something about
P.S. Second guy put the pills down
or keep off the meds or something.
Yeah, keep off the meds.
Yeah.
P.S. Second guy, keep off the meds. So, for you guy, I'm gonna do a little bit better for you tonight. I hope I'm gonna smile. Put toothpicks in my eyes. I'm perfectly normal. Well, not perfectly, but
I think that's why we're a pretty good contrast of each other. I'm like a zany cartoon character that won't shut up and talks a mile a minute. And you're more quiet and you read the room first, then you're quick on it.
I'm Ben Stein, baby.
Yeah.
Ben Stein.
Yeah.
Red eyes.
Anyway, but yeah, we went to, speaking of WrestleMania, Ryan told me to tell some stories, but I'm not going to go there. Yeah. Hey, Ryan. Hot Shots, the bar. I don't know if Hot Shots is, I think it's around the United States. Hot Shots is like a sports bar, real famous bar. They have all these different locations. The waitresses wear like referee outfits, usually cute little girls and all these. It's fun. So first time ever they had
little women.
Little women?
Yeah, they're not little girls.
I don't know, man. I like to call them women.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not the sexist one on the show. So the where was I going? You interrupted.
I don't know.
You got me flustered with these little girls. No, the WrestleMania thing. So it was the first time ever that Hot Shots had WrestleMania, and it's 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday. So we were beat. We were up early for the funeral, and then we went to the bar for quite a while, longer than we anticipated. And then we got home. We're like, what do you want to do? We can sit here and hang out. But I'm like, if I sit down, I'm going to fall asleep. So we just went up there for maybe like an hour and a half, caught a couple matches, got some dinner. But it was neat. They had actually the sound on and the projector, and people were like fans. So it was like going to a sports bar and cheering on your favorite team. So people were actually knowing what was going on. Because if I name 3 wrestlers, you probably wouldn't know who they are.
No, but I saw that Jelly Roll like slammed Pat McAfee into the table or something.
Yeah, that was. I didn't catch the whole match of that, but yeah, I think he took him out, and I think Pat might be done. And then, do you hear the other big news coming out of WrestleMania?
What's that?
You ever heard of a wrestler named Brock Lesnar?
Yep.
Brock Lesnar retired. He lost the match, and then he took off his boots and his gloves, and he laid them in the middle of the ring.
Oh, I thought he was retired.
No, he's still a big draw, and that's a big deal because this year alone, that it was John Cena retired, AJ Styles, another big one just recently, and then Brock Lesnar. So really, the only wrestler left of that class is Randy Orton, which he main evented the first night,
which I went to high school with.
Yeah. So local sir too. So yeah, we always root on Randy. But yeah, it was a fun night. It was good times. I just was not awake enough to enjoy it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It was just too long of a day. And yeah.
Well, speaking of parties, we got a big let's call it town party coming up. Wentzville Days.
Yeah. Yeah. If you guys for the audience, you guys have any nice like town fairs or get-togethers, like carnivals, if you will?
Yeah. So back when I was younger, the big fair was Valley of the Flowers.
Oh yeah.
That was a big North County deal where everybody had a good time. And then, unfortunately, bad things were happening up there, and they had chaperone, or you had to have a chaperone if you were under a certain age, which just sucks because that goes back to a couple episodes ago when we talked about the mall and how we're losing some of our childhood. Same thing with Valley of the Flowers. You know, I wish I could take my kids up there, but it's too dangerous.
There's a lot of good memories up there. I mean, we had our school picnics, is what we used to call them.
Yeah.
We went to a different like church picnics, all this kind of thing.
For sure.
And the school that I went to, we had the biggest one of the entire area. And it was awesome. And so many great memories. Games. First time you got to kind of run off by yourself. I remember we would get like tickets. And then you only got so many. And then, you know, you would trade your friends. And then it was the first time ever, Matt, I had bought or gotten a fanny pack.
Okay.
Believe it. And my mom goes, Chucky, you wear this fanny pack. And I'm like, I don't want to wear a fanny pack. But my mom was right. Because inside that fanny pack, all my tickets were securely snug. I had, you know, like whatever I need, candy, maybe my chapstick.
Yeah.
I never knew what kind of day it was going to be. But yeah, it was one of those things where you didn't know what was going to happen through the day. And you didn't see another adult for 6 hours.
So the Wentzville Days, I think, is like the Valley of the Flowers for my kids. Mm-hmm. That's why I make it a point to try to take off or, you know, not work my 700 jobs so I can go up there and the kids can enjoy their time and they're old enough to run off by themselves. It sucked for a few years because the one daughter's sports kept getting in the way. She always had a game and it was always at like non-opportune times, like 3 p.m. And then you turn around Sunday and she'd have one at like 9 a.m. So it's like couldn't really go some weeks. Or she played in a tournament. That was a big tournament week for her. So, you know, now that she's not playing soccer at this time, she's been able to enjoy it the last few years. Took the other one up there, and she ran around with some friends. But I think it's a great time. And for us adults, you know, while the kids are running around, they got this fantastic stage out there. And right next to all the beer vendors and some of the food vendors. And the one thing special to me, Chuck, is they have the nicest, I'll call it porta potty.
Oh, yeah.
It's a secret spot. I don't want to give it up to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
But there is a secret spot. Now, I am not a fan of Johnny on the Spots. I hate Johnny on the Spots. But there is one place at this fair, kind of hidden somewhere, that has a pretty nice public restroom that's a trailer.
It's air conditioned too.
Yeah.
It's warm outside. You walk in there and you're like, ah.
Yeah. So, you know, shout out to Wentzville for having a nice porter john.
Matt always says he likes a nice air conditioned porta potty. He's real big about having a cool tush.
Yeah. Well, yeah. After I eat some of that fair food, I need it. So last year when we went, I think it was a good consensus between the neighbors that all showed up out there. They have a band, I think at like 6 and 8 or 5:30 and 8 or something.
At least 3 bands for the evening, or afternoon to evening.
But the very last band, like the second to last band was great. Got the crowd all pumped, just rowdy, great music. Then the last band, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was something out of the 70s.
Yeah, I mean, musician-wise, they were great musicians, but it was just the wrong room, if you will.
Correct.
So I don't want to say they were a bad band. It was just a different type of band. But did you know the lineup for this year?
I do, but going back to that band, I think that band would have been good like at noon.
Yes.
Around lunchtime.
Yeah.
Would have been great.
More kids could be dancing around.
Yeah, and you know, it's that age of folks that go up there. I mean, there's a wide range of ages that go up there from young 20s to, you know, 80s, I would say, that sit there with their lawn chair and just watch the bands and drink.
And that's the thing too. You can bring up lawn chairs, that really coolers, but I do see people. We don't want that to happen. We want people to make money up there, but
right.
You can get comfortable. And
correct.
There's a lot of space to move around, which is nice.
Correct. And parking's not terrible.
No, not at all. A lot of people park in one spot, think they only can park there, but we park all different places. And we usually park it's like a 2-second walk. Like we're not even.
I know. I think we got it figured out after all these years.
Yeah, we can't tell you everything on the show. We can't tell you every secret where we go.
But the lineup this year, the last 2 bands, I'm super excited about. You want to tell the audience what 2 bands?
Yeah, so actually there's 3 bands. Do you know the first band going on at noon?
I don't. I'm just excited about the last 2.
So real fast, the first band is called Just a Blur. It's a local band from the local high school. They just some of the students just graduated. They were all in the band together, and Gertie and Hammer, they actually know the band, and we've seen them perform. I won't go too deep in this, but we've seen them perform, and they were really good, like alternative songs, like kind of like from our day. And anyway, so I'm excited to see them.
Okay.
Again, it's called Just a Blur. Check it out, guys. And then we have That 80s Band.
Yes.
It's called That 80s Band.
That 80s Band.
They've been around a long time, and they dress up as 80s gear, if you will. And it's a woman lead singer. And they've been around quite a while, and very, very enjoyable. If you like some 80s tunes. And then, the last band?
Platinum Rock Legends.
Yes.
And they wear some strange outfits, man.
Yes. If you guys never seen Platinum Rock Legends, check them out somewhere, because it's a whole show. It's not just singing. It's not just dressing up singing. I mean, they put on the show and get into character, and it's pretty entertaining.
I'm going to bring up a movie reference, if that's okay.
Please.
Kind of makes me think when I search them on the internet, or even, see them live, makes me think of the movie Old School.
Okay. From a person who does not like movies, is it when Snoop's on stage?
No, just like the characters, like, sweatbands and short shirts, or is it Old School, or maybe it's Step Brothers? I don't know.
You're the movie expert.
I am very much.
I'd hate to say wrong.
Yeah, but I am super excited about that. But Just a Blur, I mean, that's a good point. I remember Gertie and Hammer and you guys talking about that. I remember you guys talking that you went to go see them with them. Yeah. So I didn't realize that was the band that was playing at 12 o'clock. So young musicians.
Oh, they're straight out of high school, and really good. It's a trio, a 3-person band, I believe, and trio.
3?
Yeah.
Only, like, counting the singer?
I believe so.
Wow.
It's not 4. Small. I think 3.
I mean, you got a drummer, obviously.
Drummer,
right?
singer. Yeah, I believe it's.
And then, like, a guitar player? That's it?
I believe it's 3.
Wow.
Yeah. Maybe they'll come on. They'll be the first musical guest on Barggianos.
Yeah.
I bet you we could get them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Just a Blur. If you ever want to come on Barggianos and play some tunes for us, we'd love that. So
yeah, we'll set up Grazianos for them.
Yeah. I don't know. It'd be great to see all that crap down here. Maybe that could be our first live performance at Barggianos in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be pretty awesome.
I don't know. They might be too big. If they're playing at Wentzville Days right now, they might be too big for Barggianos already.
I think we can get them right now. I think they're on the come up.
All right.
What's going to happen is, like, 20 years from now, when they're like rich and famous, there'll be a clip on YouTube of us talking about this right now, and then people are like, "Man, that's awesome! I remember that. That was before AI took over the world. Yeah. Remember that? That was great." So, yeah. So maybe we can make that happen. I'll talk to their manager.
Yeah, and so Wentzville Days is always a good time for me. I think Chuck and I are going to try to go live while we're out there. Maybe give you some quick preview of some of these bands, and if anybody ever comes to St. Louis, I know That 80s Band and Platinum Rock Legends, they're at a lot of big bars around here. Ameristar Casino, Brewski's,
your Oktoberfest celebration down in St. Charles.
Down St. Charles, yeah. I think they play some places down in South County. I forget those names.
We've seen both those bands on, like, a New Year's Eve, like, all inclusive deal.
Yeah,
I mean, they're big bands. A lot of towns have your real big local bands, and these guys are at the top. So
yeah, I was shocked when I saw that lineup, because usually I don't know who they are, and I'll go YouTube them, and they got good music.
You get one decent band, like, okay, they're called something you've never heard of, like Dingleberry Express or something. I'm like, oh, well, Dingleberry sound nice, but yeah, this was very, very eye opening. I was actually sitting over at the booth, and one of you guys was over here, and I was feeling pretty good. It was like a Saturday night, and you guys said that out loud during a conversation. I go, "What did you guys say?" And then we were all like, "Oh my God, that's great!" So we're all excited.
Yeah, that was fantastic. And speaking about other things I enjoy, there's something coming up, in a week called Kentucky Derby.
It's Matt's time.
Yeah, I like horse racing. For anybody who doesn't know, when COVID came around, my fine buddy from Louisville, Jolie, got me really into horse racing. It's big out in Louisville. And we own a very, very small sliver of a horse. I think we're on horse number 4 since COVID. We keep selling it. And,
You're bougie. You own horses?
Like very, very small sliver, like paper thin sliver.
Wow.
They race in like minimal races at like racetracks like Mountaineer and.
To be clear, you're saying horse?
Horses. Like the things Dave likes to kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes complete sense.
Horses.
Yes.
I love Kentucky.
Sorry, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm usually on Dave's side.
I love Kentucky Derby. I think you guys enjoy Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
But that is coming up. And with the Kentucky Derby, I don't even know at this time. Usually I would know, like, who are the big horses in the race. Like, I don't even know the favorite or anything right now.
All I know is you always bet on Ric Flair's horse.
Okay.
Who's that guy that looks just like Ric Flair? He's got the white hair. He's got the glasses. He's super tan.
I don't know.
Do you know this? If anybody out there knows what I'm talking about, any horse fans, there was an owner. He actually got suspended for a few years.
Oh,
I forget what for.
Don't even bring that up to Louisville guys.
I'm not.
They'll come and beat you up.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm actually love the guy. So I always go for that guy's horse. So I'm just trying to point out who it is or what happened. I don't even know why he got suspended.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
We're not even going to bring that up.
Yeah. So
because I'll get blasted for the wrong things I say. I have a general idea, but
okay.
Yeah.
So, but no, we love Louisville and we love Kentucky Derby. And I don't know if we said this last time, but have you ever been to Churchill?
Yes.
Churchill Downs?
So I have. I forget. So
it's a good time.
Because Jolie and I own a small sliver of a horse. No matter how big or small, he can go to Churchill and get an owner's pass.
That's so funny.
And so he got his owner's pass, and we went there with the kids. And if you've ever been to Churchill, you got the big grandstand, right? And then usually the horses take off from the other side of the track. There's a big chute. Well, right over that rail is where the owners can hang out, at picnic tables and stuff. And it's right outside the stables.
Oh, okay.
So they'll bring the horses out, or even like, I'll call them the lead horses that lead the racing horses but you can pet those horses. They'll bring you out something to feed them. You can bring your barbecue pit and grill out there. You can literally have a picnic on the backside, what I'll call the backside of Churchill. The one thing that does suck out there is they don't have a TV and you can't see the finish line.
Yeah.
So
I wonder whether then like a TV would be, would be pretty easy to run one cable.
the jockey room's right there.
Are you allowed to kiss the horses? I'm asking for a friend.
I mean, probably.
Okay.
Probably. So you get to see everybody coming in and out and all the jockeys. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So yeah, I've been there, and then so we spent some time back there on the backside, and then we went inside and roamed around, and I had there's 2 drinks they're famous for: mint julep and
I know this too. My wife, we got them when we went down there. And they were the one I did not like.
Yeah, I didn't like the other one.
Was it the mint one? The mint?
No, the mint julep was okay.
Audience, we need help here. If you know the 2 drinks that they serve at the Kentucky Derby, let us know.
Yeah, all of our electronics are hung up right now, so we have nothing to research. This is 100%.
We're going straight 90s style.
Yeah.
Tonight.
So, but this year, so Kentucky Derby, they have Thurby, they have Oaks.
Say Thurby?
Thurby.
What's that?
It's like Thursday Derby.
Oh, okay. I like that. I thought you were having a stroke. Thurby.
It's like a whole almost week of parties. So they have it Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So they have Thurby on Thursday. Friday is the Oaks. I think I'm saying this right. I might have them backwards, and I'm sure when this comes out, Jolie's going to call me right away.
And for the audience, Matt always claims he's an expert at everything about the Kentucky Derby. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the Thurby is for really everybody, and then Friday is traditionally, from what I understand from Jolie, is just for Kentucky people and people that travel in and they do nice things and go to brunch and then go to dinner. But this year, and Jolie just posted on his social media that they moved all the big race times back.
Now, I did see his social media, but I did not fully understand it. I knew we were going to maybe talk about this. So what day? Like, what is that, Thurby? Is that the day of another day?
All of them, they move back.
Every single race they move.
Every single race they.
So what? And again, talk to me like I'm stupid, because why not? Why is that a bad thing?
Okay, so I'm gonna relay this in Joel's terms, like Oaks Days, or what I understand from Joel, is people used to go to brunch. The track used to open at 10 or 11. People go to brunch at like 8 or 9. Go to the track and have a good time, do whatever. And then they'd spend all day at the track. That last race happened at like 6 Eastern time, 6:30 Eastern time.
Okay.
And then everybody leave the track. It's always jam-packed, so it takes you an hour to get out of there. He said it takes like 45 minutes to an hour and a half for an Uber if you stay right there. Like, it's that busy.
Wow.
And then they all have dinner reservations at nice places. Restaurants stay open a little bit later. But you need
So it's generating income.
a shit ton of income for the city of Louisville. But now, in my opinion, there was a little greed. This is just my personal opinion, that NBC and Churchill, hi Toby, said that they decided to move the race back, thinking they'll get more primetime viewers.
Ooh.
And if they get more primetime viewers, with sports betting being legal and horse racing, they're going to get more bets. Okay. But what this is doing for the city of Louisville, some restaurants already said, we're not staying open until after you're done, because now people aren't going to get out of there until like 10, 11 or midnight by the time they catch an Uber, and then have to go eat after that. They're not going to go to brunch. They're going to go to lunch and then go to the track, and then not do dinner.
Yeah,
so
that sucks.
It's going to limit some of the restaurants that people can get into now, which in my mind, with the economy we're in, kind of monopolizes the market, because now they can just say, oh, I'm just going to raise my price because 50% of the restaurants are closed. And I had some good conversations with Joel about this. Like, even if Louisville says, screw it, like, Derby Day is not where it's going to make a difference. Like, the people are going to have to say on a nice day when it's 80 degrees outside, I'm not going to the track and leave the track empty for a certain amount of time.
You're screwing the locals over. I get what they're doing. Correct. It's a business, okay, but you're screwing over the people that's made this special in the first place.
And it's been a tradition.
Thank you. It's how long of a tradition? I have no idea on that number, but I can only imagine how long this derby's been going on, the traditions. And they're big on traditions. It's like golf. I mean, that's a big line of tradition stuff. And I hate to see that. That's just corporate greed over, again, I hate to say I get what they're doing with the legalize and the betting, but they should, somebody should step up and be like, hey, this one thing we can maybe not have to make that much money off of, because
it's like saying, hey, we're going to start the Masters on Friday night because more people are going to watch it Friday night than they are going to watch it Saturday morning. Okay, I mean, they don't have lighted golf courses, but
I got a little devil's advocate. Okay, you feel like that about the Kentucky Derby. I think we have the same, we concur, if you will. What's your feelings on Super Bowl Sunday? Because a lot of people say, and including myself, I think it should be on Super Bowl Saturday. I think it would make a lot more sense. But I know it's from a business standpoint because it keeps people in town longer. So would you rather them move? And an honest answer too, not just because of this what we're talking about, but would you enjoy that?
So my opinion on that, yes, I would love Super Bowl Saturday, and I don't think your point's valid that people will stay in town longer, because it's Sunday, so they're usually leaving town on Monday. Yeah. Okay. If it's and they're coming in, Friday or Saturday anyway. So they're going to come in the same time, and then they're going to leave Sunday if it's on Saturday to get home. So
that's just what I've always heard. I don't know. I'm a big believer in tradition, but I also believe in like when things make sense. For this Kentucky Derby thing, I'm totally with the tradition thing, and you're moving time back and you're screwing people over. And maybe you could say with the Super Bowl, you'd be screwing other businesses over that maybe I'm not familiar with. But I feel like from everyone I've ever talked to, they said, hey, it'd be very nice to be able to have this Super Bowl on a Saturday and we could recuperate, and maybe even like bars and stuff could have bigger parties or, whatever it may be.
But still, I think, the game on Sunday is too late. Think about the people in the East Coast, in Louisville, for example. Super Bowl Central Standard Time starts at 5, 6. I don't even know. I should know this, but I don't.
Yeah.
But by the time the party winds down here and the game's over and you watch the after stuff, it's 10:15, 10:30, 10:45. If you're on the East Coast, it's almost midnight.
Yeah.
And then I would say a majority of the people are still going to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
And do you think that workday is productive? Probably not.
Well, that's been a long-going discussion as well. They're saying, should they make the day after Super Bowl a holiday? And it sounds silly. You're like, a sport, football. But like you're saying, it's a production and nobody's doing anything because they're all hungover or they're just tired. Not even hungover, but let's say tired from doing that. So I don't know. I'm just playing a little devil's advocate of, both ways. Like if we're talking tradition for the Kentucky Derby and that kind of thing, and and I think it'd be Super Bowl Saturday. It'd be great. Am I being a hypocrite? I don't know. You tell me. But tell me, audience.
There was one year post-COVID, like the first year it happened right after COVID, for the March Madness tournament. So generally, play round 1, round 2, whatever you want to call it. The playing games are really round 1 now. So round 2, Thursday, Friday, then round 3, Saturday, Sunday. And first year out of COVID, they played the games Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
What sport was this? What sport?
NCAA March Madness basketball. So usually the big tournament, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's your, 4 biggest rounds. Your round of 64, your round of 32. That's your round of 64 plays Thursday, Friday. Your round of 32 plays Saturday, Sunday. First year after they opened things back up for COVID, the tournament resumed. They did the round of 64 on Wednesday, Thursday, and then did the round of 32 on Friday, Saturday. Why they did that, I have no idea. Unless they wanted a couple more days break to sanitize everything.
So what was your feelings on that? Did it make any difference to you as a fan? Because I know you're a big fan of that.
As a fan, it didn't really bother me, but it was a little weird because I've been going to Vegas for March Madness for 16 years now, minus 1 with COVID. So I had been going, 8, 9 years, 10 years previous to this happening. So it was a little different.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think, audience? Tradition over convenience? Would you rather it be more convenient and make it easier on yourself, or do you believe in the long-standing traditions and some things should just not change? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing Kentucky Derby. That's what we're circling back around. And audience, if you're horse fans or not horse fans, tell us who you got going all the way in the Derby. Tell us any of your trifectas, exactas, pick sixes, whatever you got out there. Shoot them in the comments.
And also, I want to hear some betting horse stories on horses. Because I got some buddies I love hearing. I'm not a big gambler, so if you got any great stories of big losses or maybe gigantic wins, let us know in the comments because I love hearing about these.
Those are always fun stories, both ways.
We like to do normally for the Kentucky Derby and Cinco de Mayo, don't you?
Yeah, you usually do something at night, but...
So in the old days, we used to have a Cinco de Derby party because it falls on the same day. So now we just with everything going on, more sports and just other activities. When our kids got older, it's harder to do. But we may do something that night. Hopefully, I don't know. It's all up in the air. But do you remember I forget how long you've been hanging around? But do you remember when we used to get like piñatas and stuff?
I was here 1 year for a piñata.
The other year, we were just hitting you in the leg.
Yes.
Yes. And you did not agree to that.
No.
Okay. But you had fun still.
Yes.
Okay. So
I think that was like my initiation.
Yeah. You got beat into the Barggianos gang.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember that.
Like,
everyone gets it.
Yeah. Okay.
Beat in, beat off, whatever. It's somebody, you're getting something from
it was like paddles and bats. And I was like, this is a little weird. I don't know what they're into down here.
You made it though. Look where you're at.
I did.
Now you're on the show.
I know.
I'm not going to tell you what he did to be on the show, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so we used to do the Cinco de Derby. It always fell on the same weekend, and we always liked that because it was always like the first big party of the year. So hopefully one day get back to that. We used to get when I used to actually get kegs, we'd get like kegs of different Mexican beers.
Kegerator? Oh.
No one knows what it is yet. So it hasn't been used in forever, but
yeah.
I was talking to Hammer. We're probably going to get a keg, so
okay,
we'll get going on that. But it is what it is. What was the last thing I was going to tell you? Did you ever cut your grass? Do you cut your own grass?
No.
So I
remember you made a GoFundMe for me.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you're still not doing it.
Yeah.
So I cut my own grass.
Hold on. Do you not remember the other guy fucking my grass up earlier this year?
Yes, I didn't know. I didn't know if you changed your mind.
Yeah.
Maybe went back to cutting it.
Okay.
I know you're real particular. So I cut my own grass. My sons are supposed to help me, but pretty much I cut the grass, and I have a Ryobi electric mower. Okay.
Sounds girly.
Have it for a couple years. Audience, you might kill me on this one, but I thought that they're stopped selling gas mowers. That was like they're trying to do. I know at Home Depot when I bought mine 2-3 years ago, it was a thing. So anyway, excuse me. So I have this Ryobi mower, and it comes with 2 gigantic batteries. I mean, they're big suckers, and never had a problem with it. Well, I got done cutting the grass this week, and I went to charge them, and the one won't charge anymore. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh man, this is going to be expensive, or what's the deal? What do you think one of the 2 batteries costs to replace?
$79.95.
I wish. $200 and something.
How much was more?
Probably $500-600 or something.
And it came with 2 batteries?
It's all that is batteries. Those are dime a dozen, those lawnmowers. It's all batteries. I looked on the Home Depot site, and I think I want to say it was $200 and something, and then you can get 2 batteries for like $350. You save like $40. But my question is, and I'm asking for advice for real, what would you do? 3 options. I'll give you 4 options. 1, would you go on Amazon and buy the $80 smaller battery? Take a chance with bad reviews. Number 2, would you buy just 1 battery for $200 and I'm back in business, but it's $200. 3, because the first battery went out, should I buy 2 batteries because that one may be going out at any time? Now I'm up to like $400, let's say. And last option is, do I just buy a whole new lawnmower? What would you do? And I'm generally want to know because I was on Amazon today. I had everything in my cart on every option I'm talking about. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I'm horrible at these kind of weird choices anyway, just because I'm not super impulsive. But what would you do in that case?
Audience, why don't you tell us what you would do? I'd like to hear what the audience would do.
Maybe I'll give you an update next episode because I'm going to have to. I got to cut the damn grass.
But if it was me, be a man and buy a gas mower.
Or I had a gas all before this one. I was trying to make it easier on my kids so that I actually cut the grass, but I don't know. I did find a hack online that you take the battery apart and like all the screws, and you get like a paper clip to reset it. So I don't know. I may try that. Just
that sounds dangerous.
So if there,
do you like stick your tongue to the paper clip while it's on the battery or something?
So this may be the last episode of Barggianos after the house burns down.
Chuck's hair won't be slicked back anymore. It'll be standing straight up. It'll be great, guys. Don't worry about it.
Stuff happens. You know.
Kids, don't listen to this. Last time we talked about sticking paper clips in something, it was in laptops that were frying. Okay.
I'm going to have great looking grass, though.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Please don't do that because I don't think anything good will happen by sticking paper clips.
Well, I'm making it sound simpler than it is. That's like, I think Matt's generally worried for me right now.
I am.
You just want someone to come hang out.
I do not believe this story is true. I think it's almost like, a guy on TikTok saying, hey, when you heat up your coffee, make sure it's in a metal mug with a spoon inside of it. It makes it much hotter.
Okay. All right, Matt. Well, we'll see what's going to happen. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, Matt. I think we did everything tonight. I think we did it all. We said it all. We're talking Derby days. We're talking Wentzville days. We're talking anything else about days?
No, but if you're bored sitting around the house, we got this swag out there on the shop. You can go to shop.barggianos.com, look at all of our swag, hook us up, pick something out. We got some cool quarter zips, t-shirts, hats, shot glasses, mugs, a little bit of everything for you. If you got a fancy bar, when you're sitting around watching the show and you want to drink with us, buy a Barggiano shot glass or mug, put water in it. We don't condone drinking. That's all I got tonight. But if they want to watch every other episode, where do they go, Chuck?
That's a great question, Matt, because, if you like what you're watching, you like what you're hearing, you can catch every episode of this Barggianos podcast by going to YouTube at youtube.com/@Barggianos. And it's right here. It's right there. It's all free.
Excellent.
It's all free, man.
I love it. And make sure if you like the content, hit that subscribe button. Just help us out. That's our little tip jar.
And also, if you have any critiquing about Matt's Kentucky Derby knowledge, because he does claim to be the expert, he says, and I quote, he knows more than anyone that would live in Louisville. So if you would like to correct him or maybe give him some sense of advice, we encourage it.
Love you, Jolie.
All right. Well, with that, everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And Matt, with that, Barggianos out.